Today, we're tackling a challenge that many of us deal with. You probably deal with it more times than you even realize. And that is the voice inside your head, that self-critic telling you that you can't. Why are you even trying? What makes you think that you're good enough to do this? That's the voice I'm talking about. And that's the challenge we're focusing on today. But we're not here to just work on silencing that voice. No, we're going to flip the script because we're going to transform that voice into a source of strength and determination to help you achieve your goals, to help you make your dreams come true. So if you've ever doubted yourself, if you've ever held back because you felt like you couldn't do it, like you're going to fail anyways, so why even try? Then this is for you. My friend, welcome to episode number 257. What's up, my friend, and welcome to Grit, Grace, and Inspiration. I am your host, Kevin Lowe. 20 years ago, I awoke from a life-saving surgery only to find that I was left completely blind. And since that day, I've learned a lot about life, a lot about living, and a lot about myself. And here on this podcast, I want to share those insights with you. Because, friend, if you are still searching for your purpose, still trying to understand why, or still left searching for that next right path to take, well, consider this to be your stepping stone to get you from where you are to where you want to be. You know what else I feel like we need to ditch today, along with that self-critic, is we need to ditch the mindset that where you are is where you have to stay. Whether you like it or not, you feel like you got to grind it out and you got to make it work. Well, my friend, I say nonsense because I believe that you are destined for more. And I believe that change is necessary for you to get where you want to go. Matter of fact, we talked about that in a previous episode. So friend, the first step is to figure out, what do you want? What is your reason why? What is your life's purpose? Once you figure that out, well, then you can design your life around it. Text the word discover to 55444. Again, text the word discover to 55444, and that will come directly to me. And I'm going to get you information into how I can help you to finally discover your life purpose. Self-doubt, as I said, is something that affects all of us. I don't know that anybody has ever had a life where they've never had some self-doubt creep into their mind. I, of course, am no exception. Matter of fact, for a long time here on this very podcast, every time I came to sit in front of the microphone, self-doubt creeped in. It was that kind of impostor syndrome of like, who the heck am I? Who do you think you are, Kevin? Talking to people, giving them advice, talking to them about life. When you yourself, who are you? And you know how I overcame it? Was I kept doing it. I kept showing up week after week, putting in the reps, talking to this microphone, talking to you. And eventually, you know what? I was able to not only silence that inner critic, but I was kind of able to turn it from a critic to a cheerleader, to reminding me, hey, Kev, you got this. And that's what I want for you. If you find that you keep having that voice tell you that you're not good enough, that you can't do it, that who the heck do you think you are? Well, one way to stop it is to keep showing up. And that will eventually get that little voice to be quiet. Or in my case, to turn it into a cheerleader. The important thing that I want you to realize when we're talking about this topic today is that our self-critic, it's a part of us, but it does not define us. Let me repeat that. Our self-critic may be a part of us, but it does not define us. You define your own destiny, not your self-critic. So, even though we acknowledge its presence, that doesn't mean that we give it anything else than that. We just let it know that it's known, that we see it, and we're here to tackle it because, well, you are made for more. So oftentimes the question comes up is, what exactly is the self-critic and where does it even come from? Why do we start doubting ourselves? Why do we think of ourselves as not capable, of not deserving? And I believe that it honestly comes from our past. I mean, I guess you could probably say it's just a part of us when we're born that we grow into. But I think as we grow, we tend to look back. And unfortunately, oftentimes, the things that stand out in our memory are the bad times. Probably if you had great vacations all growing up, you don't remember a thing about them. But baby, the one vacation that went totally wrong, you can recall every single detail. And I kind of believe that that's what's going on in this situation. I also feel like it's a combination of fears that we have and societal expectations. Those, again, are also components that I believe lead to this self-critic, telling us that we're not capable of doing it, or that, you're not the kind of person who can do this, so don't even try. That is the voice I'm talking about. And maybe you thought that was your own internal voice working out for your good, but I believe no, it's just trying to hold you back. Today, I want you to let go of that voice and start moving forward and start doing the things that you really want to do, even if they're a little bit scary, even if they're a little bit outside of your comfort zone. So the question is how do we stop it? How do we silence this inner critic? How do we turn it around for good? Well, I believe it starts with what I said a little bit ago, is acknowledging its presence. Because no matter what we're going through in life, if there's something stopping us, we have to acknowledge its presence. If it's a wall that's blocking our path, well, that's okay. Now we just have to figure out how to either climb over the wall, dig under the wall, or knock the wall down. Well, I believe it's the same thing with this self-critic holding us back. Our self-critic is the wall, stopping you from getting to where you want to be. It's telling you that you're never going to do it. Why keep going? Because you're going to fail. It's reminding you of those thoughts deep in your mind of things that happened in the past. And it brings them to the forefront. And it wants to stop you dead in your tracks. But today, we're going to challenge it. And the way you're going to challenge it is by questioning its very thought. What do I mean? I want you to start asking yourself, okay, this thought that I have that's holding me back, that's making me think that I shouldn't give this a try, is it true? Is it valid? Is there proof to back it up? And more often than not, you'll find that it's not true. And so that's a key indication for you to put that voice aside and do what you desire to do. The more that you do this, the more that you question that self-critic, the more you're going to help to silence the noise. And that's what this is about, silencing the noise so that you can get on with living and not keep having that internal voice second guessing your decision. Another key exercise that I believe is going to be a benefit is what I said earlier when I talked about the voice telling me that, who the heck are you, Kev, thinking you're a podcaster, that you're some type of coach, that you should be talking to people. Well, I said that I combated that by showing up every day, by putting in the reps, by continuing to talk in front of this microphone. Well, I believe that's a powerful thing for you as well. If you want to take that self-critic, that voice inside your head, and you want to totally shove it to the ground, well, you keep showing up and you keep proving it wrong day after day. And when you do that, and when you do succeed, I want you to celebrate. I don't care how big or small the win is. I want you to celebrate. I want you to throw yourself a party, further emphasizing the fact that not only was that inner voice wrong, but matter of fact, I proved it wrong. And look what I've done in spite of it. Basically, here's the golden ticket. The journey to self-belief, the journey to quiet the noise, is all about changing the narrative in your head. What that voice is telling you is just a story. It's not truth. Only you know the truth. And that's why you keep taking action. and you don't listen to that voice trying to hold you back. And even more so, you stop listening to that voice that tries to put you down, that tries to make you feel as though you're less than somebody else, that you're not worthy of having greatness in your life. That voice needs to shut up. And today, I hope that I am somehow getting through to you that this is the day for you to make it happen, for you to once and for all decide that, you know what, it is enough, that I am enough, and it is time that I shut that inner critic up. And I believe right along with that is the need for us to be better to ourselves, to treat ourselves like we treat a best friend, to give ourselves compassion, to give ourselves a pat on the back, to be our own coach, to encourage us to keep moving forward. Because yeah, maybe there's that one little voice trying to hold you back, but you got another voice trying to urge you forward. You just be sure that that voice is louder than the critic. I want to leave you with this last thought, that if you feel like you've been holding back, if you feel like you've not been living out your fullest potential because one reason or another, and maybe it's that voice inside your head telling you that you failed so many times before, it's not going to work this time. Why are you even trying? Why are you going to waste money, waste the effort when you're just going to fail? If that voice is holding you back, let this be your rally cry. Let me be your coach right now, telling you that I want you to re-listen to this episode as many times as you need to, because I want you to once and for all silence that voice, because I believe in all my heart that you are made for greatness, that you deserve to have all that you desire in this life. And I believe that it's possible because I believe you are amazing. So my friend, get out there, silence the noise, keep pushing forward. And remember, this is your life, so get out and live it. Before I end, I want to remind you, if you are ready to finally figure it all out, to get clear on your reason why, to figure out your life's purpose so you can design the life of your dreams, well, friend, I would love to help you make that happen. Text the word discover to 55444. Remember, text the word discover to 55444, and that will come to me. And I'm going to send you a link for more information into a 1-hour coaching session called Discover Your Purpose, where we will walk through my framework called Rise as we help you to discover your life's purpose. My friend, get out there, crush it, enjoy the day, and I'll see you next week.